Probably. I feel like he would.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that's checkmate.
I know that's a weak square too.
Yep. So that's checkmate. But now, is that checkmate? If the knight's right there, is that checkmate?
No.
Exactly, because you can take it there. Now, same way here. Is that checkmate?
No.
For a couple of reasons, right?
Yeah, like he can move up.
Mm-hmm. And also, the check can be blocked there.
Yeah.
So they're all.
And then the queen can go up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. One of the worst ways is one of the easiest ways to get checkmate a lot of times. It's what's called the fool's mate here, where you literally you haven't moved any of the pieces, and you block in your only piece. This is one of like the worst ways to go down. I never want to see it. Hopefully, you will never have this happen. That's why I say it's really bad to move this F for beginners. This F6, this pawn to F6, F3, C3, C6, because these pawns here really weaken your king. Anytime you're kind of starting out, you never want to move these pawns that open up and weaken your king, because now I can target them.
Yeah.
You can move them in the future once you start castling and start getting out of the way.
So this is fool's mate?
This is called fool's mate. This is like the worst way. This is even quicker than scholar's mate. This is a 3-mate. This is a 3-move checkmate, whereas the other one's a 4-move checkmate. So you're not going to get that really ever, but just be careful of really moving these pawns here. These pawns until you start. A few years from now, if you get like 1,800 and you're a master, then you can start moving these pawns. But once you, I wouldn't recommend moving these pawns until you're at least like 1,500, 1,600, like down the line if you can play competitively. That makes sense.
Yeah,
But
I know it's family. It can happen a lot on the square without.
Exactly. And just because it moves now, these two pawns here, these are your babies. These are your friends. Almost like for most of your games, I want you moving one of these two. Have you ever heard of the Queen's Gambit, or the TV show?
Yeah.
So the Queen's Gambit is when it's actually from white, so I don't know why I'm doing it with black.
I know there's one move called Queen Sacrifice.
Yep.
You like give up the queen to check the king.
Oh yeah, there's some few checkmates, and if we ever do in the future, we do another lesson. That's why I can go into more like theories. But there's actually a lot of really pretty checkmates where you sacrifice the queen to checkmate the king. Now, but this is E4. This is what I want you to probably do most of your games.
Yeah.
This is like one of the best openings. Why? Because the queen and the knight, the queen and the bishop get out. The knights come to the center, and this is how you have knights first, then bishop, and then slowly pushing forward.
Yeah.
The Queen's Gambit is when you go to this pawn, and it's got a little bit different theory. Now it's a very effective play, but in this position, obviously now you've weakened your king on this diagonal.
Yeah.
That's why in the Queen's Gambit, a lot of times you're going to put 2 pawns out, and you're going to have to really block with this knight. This knight is going to come under threat from pins. But that's okay. The Queen's Gambit is really meant to be sacrificing and like pushing forward. If you keep playing and come back, we can talk about gambits. Gambits was when you purposely sacrifice something. Don't give up a piece just because you give up a piece, though. Like unless there's a purpose. If I'm going to sacrifice a pawn, for example, this is called the Danish, one of my favorites. This is called the Danish Gambit. I'm like giving him this pawn. Then I go again. I offer him another pawn. He takes it. I do it even again. I offer even a third pawn by going like this, and he takes a third pawn. So what's happened here is that he has taken 3 pawns. But what do I have as compensation? I have a lot of activity, a lot of pieces. But now when you do a gambit, you have to attack.
Yeah.
When you're beginning, I say just play normal, play structured, principle, protect your king. Once you get a little bit more advanced with it, then you can start doing gambits where you attack and just launch all your pieces.
You guys stick to defense.
But never give up pieces without a reason. The reason here is that I have now this bishop shooting down at him. I'm going to start attacking and pushing. For example, in the Danish Gambit, I'm going forward. I'm trying to push his pieces away. I'm trying to launch all my attacks at him so I can just get at him.
But like for this, never mind. I was thinking that one was there, and it could like.
Well, so I could like here. I could take that knight, but now when you're down, I just told him this too. When you're down material, you do not want to be trading. When you get up for a gambit, you want pedal to the metal attack and pressure. You don't want to trade when you're down. You only want to trade when you're up. The more I trade when you're up material, the easier it is for me to win. Vice versa, if you're down, the harder it's going to be because as more pieces come off the board, you have less firepower to fight back with now. So in this situation, I want to go here. I want to force him to kick out his knight. You can't go here, obviously, because I'm just going to take him. You can't even go here because I'm going to take him as well. So this is really ugly. It's going to really force him all the way back to here. So even though he's up 3 pawns, he basically just set the board back up. It looks like he's basically restarting the game from scratch, but we're still playing. And now I'm just going to start hammering at him. I'm just going to start going from all angles and attacking. That's something like I'm very attacking. So that's where, if you can think about this square for black here, and then this square as well for white. That's where you want to attack. Yeah. And these pamphlets I'm going to give you, it's going to have all these diagrams too to like recognize checkmate. It's going to recognize how to get out of checkmate and all that stuff. Because I know it's hard to remember all that stuff right now, you know. But yeah. But you definitely got potential. So you keep practicing, and we'll get you to champion in no time over here. Let me see if I gave all of them. Did you get 1, 2, and 3 there?
I gave her the what you called one, lesson 3, and I gave her.
Oh, one of those. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the basic tactics. That's for my old grandmaster coach in New York. So that might if you want to look through that, that's just basic tactics, kind of how I'm finding positions there. I do have some written stuff in there. That's because that's what I used when I was a kid. So just ignore those. If you want to do it on your own, you definitely can. But yeah.
Great, thank you.
Have a great one, guys. And then you, my man. Let me see. You got 3 in this one. Perfect. Yeah, you got all those. Those are for you, my man. Make sure you get 1, 2. That's a 3. Yeah, see, some of them I didn't staple all of them, but let me make sure. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Oh, those are trays, yeah.
Yep. Tray is mine. Yeah, I'm going to take those. I'm taking all of them.
Tray.
Lesson 3 in the
Why is this? Oh, it's staple. Okay, I just want to make sure they're all stapled. Perfect. Some of them I couldn't get to staple all of them, but yeah.
No worries.
And then him, we're going to get.
He needs a lesson 3 put together.
1, 2, 3 for Max.
No, I know.
Sorry, 2 and 3.
2. Here's 3 already, but he needs a 2.
2.
If I have 2, do I have the other? Do I have any more of my lessons? I might have to email him my tactics.
Maybe.
Max.
I only print. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely.
Here, Max, stand up so that way we can get the what's it called.
Yeah.
Your phone is
Max, oh yeah, you'll be killing it in no time, my man.
Or can you just make sure you get the picture before we go?
Perfect.
Awesome, man. I got Max. Max short for anything? Is it Maxwell? Maxime?
It's Maxime.
You're Maxime too?
Yeah.
I'm Maxime. Oh, see, no, you're Maxime? I'm Maxime. I rarely meet another Maxime ever, so that's crazy.
Wow. M-A-K-C-Y-M.
Oh, Maxim. Okay, I got it. I'm M-A-X-I-M-E. Yeah, the Maxim. Maxim. Oh, that's awesome. I don't get that a lot in the U.S. Yeah, you're one of the few Maxims I've met probably since I've been here. So that's crazy.
You're the only one I've met.
What's your last name?
Armenta.
Oh, so you got a little Spanish there, Italian Spanish there. Okay, all right, really nice. I'm Maxime Perron, so it's a little French style there. Are you half and half, like half European, half U.S.?
I'm half European, half Mexican.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
So my mom's from Ukraine and my dad's from Spain.
Oh, wow. Okay, really cool. Well, that's amazing. I know my mom's from France, and then my sister and this other family, they're also from Mexico, so they're part of like Tecate and stuff like that. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah,
Would you like to give some closing words to the camera? Scoot back this way.
Well, just good lesson, guys. I was just explaining earlier about how to kind of target and finding checkmates. Anytime you're confused on how to find a checkmate, look for squares near the king that are weak. Anytime there's a square where only the king defends it, that's where you want to apply pressure and keep applying pressure there. That's why anytime you want to, that's why I never say move these pawns, even if this queen was not here. You never really want to move these pawns. F2, F7, C7, and C2. Never really want to move those pawns because that weakens your king. You never want to weaken your king side. That's just going to give like a beaming light to show, oh, attack me here. So that's where if you can kind of stay defensive, castle your king, and then start looking for areas where the king is only defending a piece. That's where you want to attack. I put in all that lessons too there. They can see how I like safety checkmates and stuff like that.
You got any like thank you closing words?
I appreciate you guys all coming out. It's been a great lesson. If you guys have any other questions or need more materials, I'm always down to email some other material to you guys. If anybody has any extra questions or they want some other lessons on the side, we can always call me up here. I work with Trey, so we love to keep growing your guys' game, and you guys will be promised in no time. Thank you guys.
There you go.
Yep. Oh wow.
Hey, thank you.
Oh.
Nice work. Nice work.
Hey, thank everybody for hopping on and checking this out. Hope that this expands your chess minds. Got a lot of good more stuff for you coming. So thank y'all for being here, man. It's really awesome. Yeah, man, we got a lot more stuff coming. So, this is just the start. So, we got a lot of good things that we're still learning and growing in. So, follow up, subscribe up, y'all. Definitely it helps support us, keeps everything flowing. We got a lot more, like I said, coming. But, appreciate y'all pulling up. Yeah, man, it's been a great day. All right, so thank you guys. We'll see you later. Tori, we'll see y'all. Now
Y'all didn't see much of me today, but it wasn't about me. So thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being a part of us today in our stream. We appreciate you. We will be live again later today, and we will see you all soon. Bye. Step over you, Max.